Hello, and welcome to Chemistry with Mr. Olson. Today we're going to solve a gas law problem using the combined gas law. And here we see some tools for solving gas law problems, and we're going to follow the method we outlined in our notes, identify the variables, convert to Kelvin, and then figure out what equation to use and use formula equals substitute equals answer. So this is problem 2, and suppose a used aerosol can contains a gas at 762 Torr, which is a unit of pressure, and 25 degrees C. If the can's heated in a fire to 500 degrees C, what's the pressure inside the can? Okay, there's no mention of volume. We're going to assume volume is constant. Let's identify the variables. So Torr is the same thing as millimeters of mercury. It's a unit of pressure, and that will be the pressure initially, P1, and the 25 degrees C, that is T1. And we heat it up to T2, and the pressure in the can, the new pressure, that'll be P2. So when you solve this problem, actually, step 2 is convert to Kelvin. Let's not forget that. So 25 degrees C plus 273 equals, that's 298. Okay. And 500 degrees C plus 273 equals 773. Kelvin. Always write the units. Okay, so now we're ready for step 3. Let's see. Any mention of STP? No. So we can't use our 22.4 liters per mole. We have clearly a problem with a time 1 and a time 2, so we're going to use the combined gas law. I strongly encourage you, write out the combined gas law. T1 equals P2 V2 over T2. And that, of course, comes right from our reference sheet, combined gas law. And we mentioned it's a can, no mention of volume. We're going to cancel out volume. And now we have a simplified equation. P1 over T1 equals P2 over T2. All right, we want the new pressure, P2. So, in a new color, let's solve for P2. That means let's start a new equation. We'll start it right here. P2 equals, and what does P2 equal? Well, P2 equals P1 over T1, and then we need to get T2 on the other side. Multiplying both sides by T2, it cancels over here. We get T2 on top over here. So it equals P1 T2 over T1. And there, we're practically finished. We've got the formula for the variable that we want. We just want to put an equal sign and substitute. So we substitute and need a little bit more space. P1, we just read the values off of where we've identified them. If you were working on a test and couldn't write on the paper, then you would write this information down separately. P1 equals so much. Make a little data table. Next, substitution, T2. So I look and I see T2 is 773 Kelvin over T1. 298 Kelvin. And we then cancel units and put an equal sign, and we do the math. Let's get the calculator. 773 divided by 298 equals times 762 equals, so 1977. There we go. 1977 Torr. But oh yeah, we did have 4 sig figs there. I guess we'll do 1977. And the unit that's standing is Torr. Put a box around our answer, and we've got it. So that's how you solve combined gas law problems. Remember, you have to convert to Kelvin, or you'll get a wrong answer. You'll get an answer, but it'll be wrong if you don't convert to Kelvin. And very useful, identify the values and use meaningful names like P1 and P2 and T1 and T2, V1 and V2. And I guess that's it. Good luck. Have a beautiful evening. Ta-ta.